So, you're stuck on whether you should be getting the Chase Sapphire or the Bilt Mastercard. And on the surface, both of these cards are very similar. They both offer you travel points, neither one of them have foreign transaction fees, and they're both metal. So then, which card is right for you? And more importantly, which of these two cards is the better card for everyone? Well, that's exactly what we're going to find out in today's video. And if you're new around here, hi, my name's John of John's Finance Tips. This is a channel we dedicate to talking all things money, making, saving, investing. And today's money topic is which card is better for your wallet, the Chase Sapphire or the Bilt Mastercard? So for both cards, we're gonna compare them across 4 major categories: their sign-up bonus, their earnings, their benefits, as well as their annual fee. And a quick point of housekeeping, when I mentioned the Chase Sapphire, I specifically mean their Chase Sapphire Preferred card, which is their mid-tier travel card. Don't get that confused with the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which is their top-tier luxury card. So the comparison today is gonna be between the Chase Sapphire Preferred and the Bilt Mastercard. Section 1, sign-up bonus. Chase Sapphire Preferred. So the sign-up bonus you're gonna earn is getting 60,000 points after you spend $4,000 within the first 3 months, which on the low end is worth about $600, but if you redeem the 60,000 points for travel through the travel portal, it could actually be worth up to $725. Now let's talk about the sign-up bonus for the Bilt Mastercard. So with the Bilt Mastercard, we have something a little bit simpler, and that is there's no sign-up bonus. Yeah, there's nothing to talk about. This is probably the biggest issue I have with the card. You get nothing for signing up for the card. And if you know me, when it comes to credit cards, the most important thing next to the benefits is the sign-up bonus. Now, with that said, even though there's nothing publicly available, there are reports of people who get targeted to get a bonus of earning 5x on all of their spend within the first 5 days of getting the card. I personally am butthurt that I was never offered that, but there are people I know that have been offered that. However, I can't count it as a sign-up bonus because, well, it's not publicly available and I can't reliably say you are going to get that. So for sign-up bonus, Bilt Mastercard, nada. So taking a look here, the Chase Sapphire Preferred versus the Bilt Mastercard for sign-up bonus, the Chase Sapphire Preferred gets the W. Section 2, earnings. The Chase Sapphire Preferred will earn 5 points per dollar spent if you book travel through the Chase Travel Portal, 3 points per dollar spent on all dining purchases, 2 points per dollar spent on all travel purchases, and 1 point per dollar spent everywhere else. And as for earnings for the Bilt Mastercard, this card will earn 3 points per dollar spent on all dining purchases, 2 points per dollar spent on all travel purchases, 1 point per dollar spent on all other purchases, and as well as 1 point per dollar spent on all rent purchases, up to a total max earning per year of 100,000 points. All the other categories you can earn an unlimited amount, but for rent it's 100K points per year that resets every single year. And what's also important to note about points you earn from the Bilt Mastercard is that you have to swipe the card 5 times every single statement cycle to be able to collect these bonus points. Now, I think that's simple enough. Just swipe the card 5 times, go buy a couple pieces of gum, and you're good to go, but you wanna keep that in mind. Whereas the Chase Sapphire Preferred does not have that type of restriction. So when it comes to the earnings section, I would say this is actually a dead heat. And the reason being, most of the categories are similar enough: dining, travel, all other purchases. The only difference is the Chase Sapphire Preferred lets you earn 5x if you book travel through the dedicated Chase Travel Portal, whereas the Bilt Mastercard lets you earn 1 point per dollar spent on rent, which no other credit card, period, allows you to do. So kind of looking at it, if you don't rent and you travel more and you want to use a travel portal, Chase Sapphire Preferred would probably be something you're more inclined to. However, if you do rent, then absolutely the Bilt Mastercard would be a no-brainer for you to consider, especially as we think about the rising cost of ownership and the rising percentage of overall Americans that are renters later on in life. Now, with that said though, it is still gonna be kind of a personal preference in your lifestyle, so with that, I can't give this win to either card. This is a dead heat. Section 3, benefits. So for the Chase Sapphire Preferred, you are going to earn a 25% bonus if you redeem your points for travel through the Chase Travel Portal. So for example, your 10,000 points that you redeem for travel through the Chase Travel Portal would in effect actually be worth 12,500 points, or you could think of it as valued at $125 instead of $100. The next benefit is transfer partners. This is probably by far the most valuable benefit that I see on the card, which allows you to take your Chase Ultimate Reward points and transfer them to, say, a flight or hotel partner where you you're gonna get way more outsized value. And two of my favorite transfer partners from Chase are Hyatt and Air Canada. For Hyatt, you can easily redeem your points at a Park Hyatt where instead of paying like over $1,000 a night, it would only cost you anywhere from 40 to 45,000 points, or you could think of it as $400 to $450. Insane value for a hotel program. On the other side, Air Canada, one of the ways that I flew out to Bangkok in business class, instead of paying $4,000 or $5,000, I just redeemed 87,500 Air Canada miles and $200 or so in taxes and fees. And one of the ways that you can get Air Canada miles is to transfer your Chase points over to Air Canada. Another benefit I love on the Chase Sapphire Preferred is auto rental coverage. So you show up, you rent a car, and they try to upsell you on that insurance. Don't worry, as long as you use your Chase Sapphire Preferred, you're covered. You can decline whatever they try to upsell you at the checkout counter. You've also got a couple of partner benefits, such as getting 5x on Lyft until the end of March 2025. And you'll also get 5x on Peloton accessory purchases of over $100 with a max earn of 25,000 points until the end of March 2025. And the last benefit I want to call out on this card is you will get a $50 hotel credit every single year. So you book a hotel, you use your Chase Sapphire Preferred, it recognizes there's a hotel charge, boom, $50 statement credit. Now let's talk about the benefits of the Bilt card. The Bilt card also earns a 25% bonus if you redeem your Bilt points for travel through the Bilt travel portal. So the exact same example, 10,000 points would actually be worth 12,500 points. Or instead of being just worth $100, it'd be worth $125. The Bilt Mastercard also has transfer partners. And actually they're somewhat similar to Chase in that they also have Hyatt as a transfer partner as well as Air Canada, but it does distinguish itself by having a partner such as Alaska Airlines, which I would argue is very unique and rather valuable. The Bilt Mastercard also includes a benefit for auto rental insurance. So you pull up to the counter and same as your Chase Sapphire Preferred, decline what they try to upsell you for insurance at the counter. Bilt Mastercard also earns 5x points on Lyft purchases with no timeline expiration. How it works is you earn 3x points for using your Bilt card with Lyft, and then you'll earn 2x bonus points as long as you link your Lyft account and your Bilt account and set Bilt as the active loyalty partner. And the Bilt Mastercard can earn 4x on certain fitness-related categories where you earn 1x as kind of the base earnings from the card and a 3x bonus as we can see here on some of these various fitness partners. The Bilt card also offers you cell phone protection where you are covered for up to $800 per claim with a $25 deductible. And the Bilt card has another 3 category benefits that we don't see on the Chase Sapphire Preferred. The first one are home-related benefits. So as we stated earlier, you can earn points by paying rent, which you can't do with the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Now technically, you can use your Chase card to pay for rent, but you're gonna be stuck paying the credit card surcharge. With the Bilt card, they pretty much get around it and they cover that charge. Or if a landlord does not accept credit cards whatsoever, Bilt will actually cut your landlord a check on your behalf, so you'll still earn points and pay rent. Not possible with the Chase Sapphire Preferred. Another home benefit is you can actually have your on-time rental payments reported to the credit agencies, which gives you another boost to your credit score, which the Chase Sapphire Preferred does not do. And the third home benefit I want to call out is you can actually pay a home down payment using the points that you earn from the Bilt Mastercard. The second category of benefits here from the Bilt card is neighborhood benefits. And the first neighborhood benefit is neighborhood dining. So right now the Bilt card earns 3x on dining, exact same as the Chase Sapphire Preferred. However, there are certain restaurants you can go in which earn an additional boost of points, anywhere from additional 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 5 point, sometimes even another 10 points on top of the base earning of 3 points for dining. Bilt also offers fitness add-ons. It's not just earning 4x on some of the fitness purchases we mentioned earlier, but for example, you could show up to Rumble Boxing and being a Bilt member, you're gonna get a complimentary glove rental. Or you show up to SoulCycle, being a Bilt member, you're gonna get free shoe rental and a bottle of water. Bilt also offers a really cool benefit of allowing you to more easily tap into your HSA. So here's how it works. You link your eligible HSA account, health savings account, into your Bilt profile. And then when you make a purchase from Walgreens, Bilt can automatically register what you are purchasing and whether or not it's HSA eligible. And if it is, it'll ask you, do you want to apply your HSA payment direct to cover those individual charges? So they could be for things like prescriptions as well as things like sunscreen, which I personally actually wasn't aware that was HSA eligible. And I certainly would not have filed a claim or known to use my HSA card for it. And you also get a bonus for using your Bilt card at Walgreens. So if you just use your Bilt card at Walgreens, you'll get another 1x on top top of the base earning. But if you buy generic brands from Walgreens, you'll get 2x on top of the 1x earning. So essentially 3x for buying generics from Walgreens, which by the way, folks, after having gone to pharmacy school, I can tell you generic medications are pretty much the exact same as branded. I kid you not. All day, when I'm buying things like Tylenol, when I'm buying things like ibuprofen, I am buying the generic store brand all day. And the third benefit Bilt comes with, which is to me super unique, is elite status. So by either spending a certain amount of money or earning a certain number of points, you'll earn different status tiers from Bilt. And the higher you go, the more benefits you get. And one I want to call out is their highest tier member, which is a platinum member, where you get things like Blade flight credits. Blade, yes, that's right. By being a elite tier Bilt member, you can get a free transfer via helicopter from Lower Manhattan to say JFK or New York, which is actually something I was able to take advantage of earlier this year. And I will say the 7 minutes it takes to go from Lower Manhattan to the airport is absolutely mind-boggling. It actually blows my mind that people are able to live this way on the daily. Now, if you have the Bilt card, you have elite status, you get kind of that one free credit each year, as well as being able to earn bonus points for making purchases through Blade if that is just a method of transport you're going to consider. And considering that Ubers can cost anywhere from 150 plus to go from Lower Manhattan to one of the airports, it might be something to consider if you are a single party. Now, if you're multiple people, probably not, but that's a really cool benefit to call out. Another cool thing to call out with Bilt is Bilt Protect. So here's what happens. Let's say you spent $3,000 of your $5,000 credit limit and suddenly rent is due. And let's say your rent is another $3,000. Well, if you swipe your card, it will get declined. However, if you enroll in Bilt Protect, what you would do is connect your bank account to your Bilt account, and it is able to draw funds directly from your bank account, apply it to the rent payment without actually you needing to charge your card and then getting it declined. And so in that way, you earn the points, you pay rent, which you were gonna do anyway because you had the cash without the worry of a decline. I mean, that is just such a consumer-centric model and something that you're probably not gonna see anywhere else across the credit ecosystem. And the last benefit I'll call out is Bilt Days. These are days on usually the first of the month, and I've seen it happen for as long as I've had the card since 2022, where essentially you're gonna earn 2x on all the categories except for rent. So instead of 3x for dining, it's 6x for dining. Instead of 2x for travel, it's 4x for travel. Instead of 1x everywhere, it's 2x everywhere, and you can earn a max of 1,000 extra bonus points. In addition to that, there's also other bonuses they offer on rent days. Some of my favorites have been getting transfer bonuses. And so how that works typically, depending on your Bilt Elite level, you can get up to 100 or 150% bonus by moving your Bilt points to say a hotel or airline partner. The partners vary, and whether or not they offer it every rent day also varies, but that is just such a unique feature of the Bilt card on the first of the month. So for the benefit section, I think we have a clear winner here. Comparing the Chase Sapphire Preferred to the Bilt card, Bilt takes the W. As we can see, they have a lot of overlapping benefits. The one that the Chase Sapphire Preferred sticks out in, I guess, is this $50 hotel credit, though that might not be as beneficial as you think in the later section as we talk about annual fee. Whereas when we look at the Bilt Mastercard, it has the majority of the benefits the Chase Sapphire Preferred has, and then just a laundry list more, like a literal laundry list. I mean, I think I still only scratched the surface when I covered these. I literally didn't pull out every single one, but that just goes to show this card is absolutely packing a punch. It absolutely deserves the W on the benefits section. Section 4, annual fee. The Chase Sapphire Preferred comes in with an annual fee of $95 every year. However, it does have that $50 hotel credit, which I think is personally pretty easy to take advantage of. So let's say you take advantage of that credit every single year, then in effect, it would be $95 minus 50, an effective annual fee of $45 each year. Not bad for a mid-tier travel card. Now compare that to the Bilt Mastercard. This card has an annual fee of $0. Yes, it's a $0 a year card, which to me is absolutely mind-boggling. So of course, to call out the winner here, it would be the Bilt card. But let's think about this for a second. This card has all the bells and whistles of a mid-tier travel card, and yet it has no annual fee. That's absolutely crazy, folks. So now let's go ahead and total up the winners here. So for the sign-up bonus, the winner is the Chase Sapphire Preferred. For the earnings, I would call that a dead heat and a tie. For the benefits, the winner is the Bilt Mastercard, and for the annual fee, it's the Bilt Mastercard. You total all of those scores together, and we would say that the overall winner of the comparison between the Chase Sapphire Preferred and the no annual fee Bilt Mastercard is the Bilt card. Folks, it should come as no surprise. A card that is packing this much punch, coming in at a $0 annual fee is absolutely unprecedented. Not to mention the fact that if you rent, you will also earn points for rent. As an example, let's say you're paying $3,000 a month in rent. That's 36,000 points that you could be earning that you otherwise are earning zero of. 36,000 points, that's well enough for a round-trip economy class flight in the US or a couple nights at a Hyatt hotel somewhere in the US as well. Folks, do not sleep on the Bilt Mastercard. And if you're interested and you'd like to support my channel, feel free to check out my affiliate link for the card in the description box down below. If you have any comments, questions, drop them down there as well. But otherwise, I will catch you all on the next video. Peace!